What's going on, y'all? This video is basically going to be talking about when Baki got sick from poison. Alright, y'all, so there's so much that I can unwrap here in this video about Baki when he got poisoned. So this is basically what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to start off and tell you guys how he got poisoned, because I really had to do more research, because I was really thinking, like, how really did Baki get poisoned? Okay, so I'm going to start off with Baki was fighting this dude versus Yanagi. And now Yanagi looks like he's actually really crazy. Like, he seems like one of those characters that should have been on Parasite the Maximum. Check that anime out if you haven't seen that, actually. But I think this is the season on Baki where like a whole bunch of fighters, I think it was like 7 fighters, wanted to see Baki, like all across the world or something, wanted to fight Baki for some reason. And this guy ran into him and they start scrapping. Here's the clip. So Baki goes about him full force. He's like, I don't care what you're talking about, bro. You wanted to fight me? Now here's what you got. Starts getting intense. Yeah, they started ripping off each other's flesh by kicking each other. Baki hitting him pretty hard, bro. Look at him. He's knocking out like 5 pieces of his teeth, bro. You're gonna have to be picking up his teeth after this. Oh yeah, he's on the ground like, ooh. So then as you see how Baki knocked him down and he got up, he was like, oh, you're pretty strong, Baki. I think that dude allowed Baki to knock him down to see how hard Baki hits or something like that. So Yanagi got up and started doing this weird stuff with his hands, and when I look on Google, it says like him putting his hands on like Baki like caused him to get sick and have poison, because I guess whatever type of move he got, bro, I don't know how by just another man touching you can poison them with your hands. He got some crazy moves or something. So this dude basically hit him and he's tearing off his flesh. I don't know what he has in his hands to make it like, did he put some poison in his fingernails? What is it, dude? Because like, this is what made him sick. You see, it's tearing his flesh off, bro. I'm like, Baki, like, what? Look at that. He tears his flesh off his legs too. I'm like, bro, what is going on right now, bro? But this part next, what Baki does next, he kicks him in Yanagi's back. He rips off his flesh by just a kick, bro. That both of them fighting right now, like, is impressive. Like, you're scratching somebody flesh off by just slapping them and kicking each other. That's wild. As I'm watching this as well, like, Baki is literally knocking out all of Yanagi's teeth, bro. As you see, Kick's buddy rips off his flesh in his back right now. I'm like, bro, what they hiding underneath their kicks? Or like, what, they got knives or something in their fingernails? And then he making that dude scream. He's screaming for his life like a baby right now. And it's getting intense. And yeah. Look at that boy. He is screaming, bro. What is going on? Then this other dude shows up and interrupts the fight with yellow hair. I'm thinking, oh, is this Jack Hama? I was like, nah, this ain't Jack Hama. But speaking of this guy, we're going to do a video on that because Jack Hama fights this guy. I'm thinking, is this Jack Hama's, like, does Baki have another brother that the show ain't telling us about? He had to come in there because Yanagi was getting whooped. So they both decided, we basically going to jump Baki. He too strong. But Baki like, nah, y'all can't defeat me. It's not going to be enough. So really, Baki's just toying with this guy. Then this guy just comes in and erupts. I'm thinking, is this Jack Hama? I'm like, I really thought this was Jack Hama for a bit. I was like, whoa, what is going on? But that's not Jack Hama. So yeah, and he tries to hit him with an uppercut. You know, he weaves that. You know, look at Baki. He's playing with him. Listen, y'all. Baki is probably using I ain't gonna lie, 10% of his energy, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, for real now. So Baki continues to whoop on these guys, basically, and Yanagi's basically thinking in his mind. Yanagi says something like, oh yeah, Baki's got a girl now, and he's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be harder to beat. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? I guess because he has something to fight for, I'm guessing. But something as I'm realizing as I'm watching this, I don't even think Baki's taking him seriously. Like, this is basically like a sparring match. This is basically like, literally like him fighting 2 ants in his mind, because Baki's not going 100% from what I've seen. Something that I realized as I be watching Baki, it's kind of like he be having 2 personalities sometimes. Like right here, you see him like, he's acting like how Yujiro probably act, like ruthless, and he's not showing no mercy. But then he has, I don't know if he has a forgiving side, but he doesn't seem, it's some moments he don't seem as like, you know, crazy like how Yujiro is. He go for the kill sometimes, like he wants to kill. So yeah, that happens. Then Hanayama shows up. I'm like, oh, is he there to like help Baki? But like, Baki don't need no help. So I'm like, what is Hanayama there for? Is he here to fight against Baki? But nah, Baki talks about something about how he doesn't care about, being strong, which is kind of surprising. when I really think about it. It was kind of surprising because I thought he wanted to become strong so he could defeat Yujiro. But he talks about he don't really care about being strong as long as he can protect his basically girlfriend, basically. At the same time, y'all, I think he wants to protect the people he care about, like his girlfriend and stuff like that. But I feel like he still wants to defeat his dad. At the same time, bro, that's what he got strong for. Because I was like, bro, all this training you done did. If y'all watch Baki the Grappler, especially the first time he fought Yujiro as a kid, he was training hard, bro. So you know he wants to get strong to defeat Yujiro. Don't believe the hype, y'all. So after that, you know, Hanayama basically looked at Yanagi and Jack 2.0 and said, I'm not fighting, I'm going home, bro. He probably was just really there to spectate to see how strong Baki got.